Hey there, Saki here from Saki Tech, and in today's video I want to talk about the Samsung Galaxy S9, assuming that's what the next iteration of the Galaxy S model will be called. In any case, in this video I want to talk about what to expect regarding the Samsung Galaxy S9, including the camera, a larger, even better screen, and of course the placement of the fingerprint sensor, along with some guaranteed specs we are going to see. So let's jump right in. And really quickly, if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, make sure to follow me on all at Saki Tech Online for questions and also latest updates. Alright, let's move on. The very first feature we will expect to see is a dual camera on the back. This is nearly guaranteed. It's most likely going to have a camera quite similar to the Note 8's camera, perhaps with a slightly upgraded sensor and enhanced software functionality. And of course, based on some preliminary renders by the very reliable Venya Gesking, the camera will most likely be vertically aligned, much like the iPhone X. I am also expecting the megapixel count to remain at 12 megapixels, and we are going to have a standard angle and a telephoto angle camera, which is currently the signature setup of most flagships, including the Note 8. So that's the camera. We will also very likely see even thinner bezels, which means a larger screen. The current screen-to-body ratio is approximately 84% on the Samsung Galaxy S8, but that might increase to as much as 90% screen-to-body ratio on the S9. This means two things: a larger screen and a frontal design that will look even more gorgeous than it already is, as you can see by looking at these renders. The S8 looks absolutely stunning with this large and tall display. Imagine even more of that display on the S9. Moving on, we also know almost for sure that the Galaxy S9 will have the latest Snapdragon processor, which will be the Snapdragon 845, but we are blurry on whether or not we will see a 4 or 6 gigabytes of RAM, and I do hope it will be 6 gigabytes. Now, almost for sure the S9 will retain IP68 grade water resistance, it's going to have an iris scanner, it's going to have a Quad HD Plus resolution on the display, as well as wireless charging. So already we can see the S9 taking form, and it is definitely going to be a dominant smartphone for 2018, just as the S8 has been for 2017. It's like taking an already awesome smartphone and refining it closer to perfection. Now let's talk about that fingerprint sensor. Where is Samsung going to place the fingerprint sensor? Now here's the bad news. There have been reports that a frontal under the display fingerprint sensor is still not ready for production for the S9. And based on the initial renders by reliable sources, we can see that the fingerprint sensor will be retained on the rear. However, this time it will be under the camera and centered. It's still not going to be a circular shape, but more likely a rectangular shape, just like we have it right now on the S8. Now, I would have preferred a circular fingerprint sensor shape, but for now I'm highly optimistic about the fact that this is going to be centered and under the camera, which is a more natural place to be and also is a better design choice. You guys can let me know down in the comments below whether you are disappointed or not, but just remember, right now we're still in the rumor phase, so nothing is quite certain. So yeah, do let me know how you feel down in the comments section about this information. But again, remember, we are really in the very elementary stages of rumors, but some things like the processor is a certainty, while things like the fingerprint sensor placement is not a certainty. Of course, I'm going to be tuned into all the leaks and rumors and will update you accordingly. So make sure to subscribe to Saki Tech and give this video a thumbs up. And of course, if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, follow me on all at Saki Tech Online for the latest updates. Guys, have a fantastic day.